Do you think this is really very easy equation? Because Prime Minister Imran Khan also stated that if at the end of the day, they have to go to the IMF, but they would not accept their tough conditions. Do you think that Pakistan at the moment is really in a position to, have a hard bargain with the IMF? Because we needed the money, not the IMF, certainly.
I agree. When you are knocking their door, when you are seeking a program, then obviously they put forward conditionalities as they have been doing in the past even. I remember there was a enhanced structural adjustment program in mid-90s and we followed it. And at that time it was alleged that the price of onions and garlic that the IMF is fixing. But it's always a tight financial disciplinary kind of thing.
That's exactly the point, that usually IMF programs always come with conditions, but those conditions are strictly related to the economic matters. But if there is a political angle, if indirectly they target the CPAC and Belt and Road Initiative, do you think that how then Pakistan should react and how the China would certainly react?
That basically depends how we negotiate. Not only with the IMF technical team, because they are coming, I believe, from 7th of November. 7th of November they will be here in Pakistan and they will be talking. So number one, our ability to negotiate in a way that we do not divulge if there are certain secrets, which I personally don't know which secret we are talking about. Secondly, we also need to talk to the people who are sitting in the major capitals and they are focusing on CPAC, BRI and Pakistan's participation in that. I have already hinted that the tough language used by the State Department or other officials back in Washington DC, that was the case when Mike Pompeo was not here. That was the case before Pak-US interaction at such a senior level. But 2-3 meetings in a month.
No, but that latest statement came after Pakistan formally requested the IMF for bailout package, and the State Department spokesperson did say that Pakistan's current economic problem is because of due to loans from China.
That's their perception.
So they are giving the signal that Pakistan's current problems are because of China.
That's their perception. That's their opinion. But I'm talking of some in-depth, exposure or some in-depth detail that they were talking of, or IMF is talking of. One thing should be kept in mind, that if you are asking loan from someone, they can ask that what is your already loan and piled up, and what are the categories of the loan, or what are the repayment schedule, because the concern that was expressed from the initial time, that was that maybe this IMF money will be used for repayment of loans to China, which the government of Pakistan categorically
and even the previous
stated.
government, the previous Minister Ahsan Iqbal, who was spearheading, he also clarified.
That's what I'm saying. So if this question or this perspective is in the contention, then there could be certain guarantees that a single penny from IMF will not be used for repayment to China. And secondly, for example, for the construction or building of the international airport at Gwadar, it was first the loan, soft loan of $1 billion. Then President Xi Jinping announced that this will be going to be a grant from China. I mean, such an adjustment or softening of the position from China is always there. It has always been there. Probably hue and cry, as I already said, is more to damage this relationship rather to go for nitty-gritties in the economic terms.
Okay, we have to go for a break here, and after the break, Prime Minister Imran